We started off at one way to hell, we went halfway to hell, and ladies and gentlemen, we are finally here. Cold day in hell, night 1 of 2. A lot of people on the commentary desk with me tonight. We're starting off with the one and only, the guy that brings the energy from World Tour, Brian Dallas. How are we doing?
Doing great, man. Ready to bring the fire tonight. I'm excited for this show. Saw the trailer. I'm fired up for tonight.
Yeah, and what a way to get things going in an elimination chamber. And this is for the Bybit Championship. 3 elimination chambers in the whole event. Obviously the women's chamber for the women's championship, and then the men's world championship at night 2. It's crazy. Crow taking the first walk down then. We know that Crow will be in one of the pods tonight.
Man, when I saw Crow come back as Gala, I was kind of shocked, not gonna lie, because I thought Crow would just stay the same, but he went rogue and changed into this monster.
Yeah, it's crazy. He was someone people laughed at constantly in the locker room. They laughed at his face, how he looked, and he hasn't shown his face since. He keeps it all for the ring, and tonight it would be something after his return if he goes and picks up this new championship. And obviously thanks to Bybit for sponsoring the video of their brand new championship. Coming out next though, I like the mask. We have Almir.
Oh, that's sick. I love the jigsaw looking. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, it's
Thank
great.
you, Bybit, by the way, for sponsoring.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, I am loving this mask. It's simple. It's a bit like mine, the Mike Myers mask you'll see tomorrow. It's quite simple, but sometimes simple is the most effective way. And at least he's coming out here. No disrespect to Crow. I mean, Crow's a scary guy anyway. But Almir is coming out here in that Halloween costume. He is feeling the energy that Halloween brings, and I love it.
He's feeling that horror vibe, and I love it. I love me some horror, and this is a good looking gear, man.
Yeah, for sure. And Almir, one of the picks I've signed to Mayhem. Obviously, he was a big guy at Havoc, brought from Warzone, like we discussed, me and you, well taught. And now he is brought to Mayhem, so it's going to be crazy. The season premiere of Mayhem, obviously on Thursday. Make sure you tune in for it. But yeah, we have Almir and Crow then going to be locked in the pods. 4 more guys waiting their result. Are they going to be in the pods? It's going to be hard, you reckon? You know, we've seen it before, someone start from the beginning and win, so it's not like if you're in the pod, you're guaranteed to be one of the last 2 standing in this chamber.
Yeah, chamber is definitely one of the most violent structures out there. You walk out a completely different person after this chamber match. It's full of just horror itself. This is the perfect pay-per-view for a thing like Elimination.
That's it. And Nolan Wright, previously known as Storm Nolan, taking the walk. Obviously, if you haven't watched Mayhem already, that happened on Thursday. Sorry to spoil the results, but Nolan Wright lost against Alex Storm in the I Quit Mayhem match. Nolan Wright will no longer be scheduled to fight at Mayhem. He will be going to Monday nights. He lost the Mayhem Championship. How is he going to be feeling tonight? He's going to really want to start Monday night in the best way possible by winning a championship at the pay-per-view tonight.
this would definitely be a big moment for Storm Nolan. This could definitely bring him up the cards.
Well, this is the thing.
To the King card.
The thing that struggles with him is he was in a faction. I'm sure you know the Storm Society. Alex Storm has had single gold. He is the Mayhem champion. Austin Storm had the Havoc championship. Storm Nolan, the third guy, the Xavier, the only person who hasn't had gold, and it's going to get to him.
That'd be exciting. You see a brand new, fresh face as a champion. Well, I don't think he's actually a fresh face, but definitely some gold around him will definitely make him a big, well-recognized name to watch out for.
Definitely, and I think that is Nolan, the third guy in the pod. Then we're waiting. One last man will be lucky enough, I suppose, to sit back and watch the fight for a minute. Who is that man gonna be? Three guys left to come out, and it's Seidel. And I'm loving the attire. Always shows up with his attires when it comes to the special pay-per-views. He's going out every single time, and I think Seidel's going to want to try and get the W here tonight. I'm not sure where he's going to be. Obviously, the draft for Mayhem and Crash Course takes place tomorrow, Sunday, night 2 of Cold Day in Hell. So you're going to be finding out there. But yeah, very nice RG-inspired attire here from Seidel.
Man, Seidel's got to get some of his kicks. He's always coming out with some nice kicks.
Yeah. Definitely, and he will be then the last man in the pod. So starting with that, a bit of an advantage. These two though, and here is the one and only then, my brother, Cursed Skull.
This is exciting right here. Cursed Skull entering the chamber, that is huge.
We had a position Dylan Thunder was originally in, but then he got the Karma or the Crash Course Championship match against Jaden a little bit later on tonight, so we took him out. We had a space, and Kurt said to me, you know what, put me in it. Don't put me in a pod, I'll start at the beginning. He's here to fight, he's not here to win. But that is correct. You are looking at Kurt Skull, and tomorrow night you'll be seeing Faded Skull. She's called me what you will. Both brothers will be fighting at this pay-per-view. It's gonna be crazy.
Oh boy, this pay-per-view card is looking stacked. It's looking spicy, boys.
There and a Seidel there, a little bit of discipline.
Loving this.
Supernatural abilities are coming out last, and I believe this will be Zach Adams. And I heard that he did work on a Halloween-inspired attire as well. He's got the candles out, the smoke is spooky.
A lot of people bringing in those spooky vibes. Love to see it. Love the Halloween spirit.
Okay. I like it. Zach Adams, then the previous Interstar champion, obviously twice Interstar champion, and the Interstar championship is famously purple. It's just a bit of a nod to the championship. Who knows? That's not the championship he's going for tonight, though. The Bybit to the Moon Championship, of course. 6 guys in a chamber. It's going to be Zach Adams then going against Cursed Skull. They will be facing off first. There will be 120-second interviews every 2 minutes. Another superstar will enter the chamber. You know the draw. I know the draw. Everyone, it's arena.
So
yeah, it is really nice.
Love it.
Appreciate it in the light there. It is looking good.
Purple. Oh,
yeah.
Chef's kiss.
It's beautiful.
Chef's kiss from BD.
It is Dallas approved, and that's what we came here to see. But here we go. Then.
All these Halloween gears, Dallas approved. Dallas chef kiss.
I like it. Referee, stop flirting with us. Ring this damn bell. Cold Day in Hell, night 1. It's underway.
Sometimes I always think about how Cursed Skull always looks like he's constantly wearing a Halloween costume.
Yeah, Cursed obviously famously, he's never shown his face inside the wrestling industry, always covered it up. A lot of people say Halloween costume, the mystery man. Kanye West has even been brought up a few times. He is a man of mystery. Cursed. I mean, one of the only people that have really seen this guy behind the mask.
You know, I ain't gonna lie, Zach Adams here is giving me huge Judgment Day vibes. If he's secretly cosplaying as Judgment Day Finn Balor, I am going to lose it.
I can see that perfectly. I see what you needed. Cursed doing the famous skull crushers. I like it.
Man, Zack Seidel's Thanos gear though, that's really getting me, man. That might be gear of the night so far.
Yeah, the Thanos arm.
Oh, that purple gear comes close.
Yeah, we're gonna have to sort of do it towards the end, maybe end of night 2.
Kurt's gonna fly with an elbow drop.
Yeah, I know, Kurst. Look, me and Kurst made
He's going again!
We made the Federation.
Oh, this time with the cover.
And again. That was great.
And one day we are going to see Kurt's. One day it will happen.
Yeah, that's what we hope.
Same with gold.
Yeah, gold needs to happen, of course. It has to happen. Kurt's just chilling out there.
Soon we will see that gold mask tomorrow.
Those nasty headbutts again. Or a headbutt, but Zach Adams back up to his feet.
Looking for a bit of submission. Bryan Danielson style submission. Love to see it.
Yeah, that is interesting.
Oh, but Skull gonna get out of that submission mode.
Yeah, gets his elbow up there and back up to his feet now, these guys.
Zach Adams with a diamond cutter springboard. Nice.
Sends Kurst flat on the mat then.
Oh, he missed the flight.
No, yeah, that's not great. That's not what you want to see. Still a surprise. I mean, a surprise for most people, obviously, to see Kurst in this. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, he's a SCW legend. Seeing an SCW legend still performing decently often, too. Kurst has been doing quite a bit.
Yeah, that's it, and it looks like we are having our third man coming out.
Who is it? Who is it? TikTok. And it's Seidel.
Yeah, Seidel coming out there then. So Seidel, Kurst, and we have Zach Adams. I do apologise, my monitor's being a bit weird. I think we were good there.
I did not even notice that Seidel has the yellow.
Yeah, they are pretty
Attention to detail.
Kurst surprised there that the pinfall wasn't enough.
Gonna send Zach to the outside so he can get hands on Zach Seidel. Gonna toss him to the outside.
Yeah, now following suit, and we have Kurst to the right with Zach Seidel and awkwardly landing.
First into the pot and post.
Yeah, Zach Adams now with them.
Oh.
It's Kurst going for the powerbomb cutter. Go on.
Oh.
Go on.
Oh, hits him with the cutter.
That's what we come to see. And now the weird angle. We can't really see.
Butterfly DDT.
Oh man. Kurt's going for the quick pin here. Referee giving a wonder. Kick out there for Seidel.
I'm gonna predict who's coming out next.
Go on.
I think that it's gonna be.
Hang on.
It's just Saturn.
Hang on. Is he making the climb? Oh my God! You're never too old. Let's get a replay of that climbing up on the cage and landing straight on Seidel. This guy's older than me.
Wow. Kurt Skull still got it.
That's what we came to see. First fight of the night, baby, and it's kicking off already. And now casting to that
bringing the
glass.
fire.
And sorry to interrupt you. Who was your prediction? Who do you think's coming out next?
Is Jet Saturn in the Jigsaw?
Oh no, that's Almir, the technician.
Oh yeah, Almir. That's right.
I like it.
Prediction.
Do you have a strategy? Is there a reason? Pinfall quickly, kick out there from Zach Adams just in time, and Seidel leading in the corner there, stomping.
Oh,
No, like Almir and Storm Nolan there just
He's
waiting.
taunting at Almir. He's flexing on Almir.
He's actually
Meanwhile,
flexing.
he hits a stunner on Zach Adams' first goal. Oh
I
my
love
god.
it. Almir's gonna remember that when he comes out. That's brilliant.
Watch it be Almir.
Hopefully it's Almir, come on.
Oh, it's Nolan.
Yes, that was
so good.
That was special, but yeah, Nolan right then coming in. Zach Adams and Nolan looks to be going against each other while we have Zach Seidel middle right. Now Seidel.
Flight. The agility.
Landing a suplex, and he's not done yet. Another one for good measure. He's going to switch it up.
Oh,
Of course he is.
suplex.
That's not a very nice way to enter the rumble, enter the chamber. Sorry for Nolan.
Oh.
And I think
that combo on Zach Adams.
Yeah, he's repeating it.
He like her skull. Oh my
I
god!
like to see it. A lot of action.
Imagine her skull wins this chamber.
I don't even know what I would say. I would be honestly shocked to the core. I'd be the first man to congratulate him though. It would be wild if he won and I lost. That would be a hard one to swallow. But hey, I'm going against Crocodile. 400 plus pounds.
Yeah, I could definitely tell that would be hard. Oh!
Hang on.
Looks like we're gonna see a bit of east to north to south. Because it's a coast to coast by Seidel.
Beautiful from Seidel and Nolan.
Daredevil.
Nolan has not had the start that he would be wanting. Zach Seidel looking to capitalise now, go for a pin surely. Zach Adams obviously, and first goal, first two in this, surviving at the moment. Fifth and sixth man waiting to come in. And look at Zach.
Chill.
He's going to town on Nolan right. And he's not done yet, he wants to get the town on Zach Adams as well. He heard him. He heard him.
Out of everybody.
Which is crazy. Zach Seidel giving receipts out. I love it.
Oh!
Zach Adams something to say with that though. And now. Seidel, disrespect.
Oh my god!
Look at him, he's tossing him around.
He's just burying Zach Adams.
Does not care.
As we speak.
This is the game with Seidel.
Oh my god, that is hilarious. Oh man, that's
good work.
Yeah,
that's some crazy spots. Who will be coming out first? Do we have Almir or do we have Crow? Crow. Maybe the commentator's curse with you saying Almir. Almir's got sick tonight then. The last man. Then Zach Seidel is hello. That looked nasty in many senses of the word.
Oh, future shot to Seidel.
Yes, it could be enough. No kick out just in time. Then again for Seidel and Crow and Zach Adams now.
Crow.
Yeah, Crow and Nolan Wright. I mean, these two not really making an impact since they've been in. Kursko obviously and Zach Adams still in this from the beginning. No eliminations as of yet. And Crow's just throwing it around like a windmill. Nice few strikes there and cursed throw-in. Zach Adams now going for the pin on Zach. And it's out.
Oh, elbow drop by Nolan this side.
Yeah, elbow drop and a nasty one. But yeah, so Zach Adams, the first man eliminated in this contest. Now we look like Seidel could be getting pinned. Kick out just inside.
Meanwhile, Kurt's just choking out Crow in the back.
Yeah, that did look nasty. Looked brutal. And what's Nolan thinking here?
Ooh,
Okay.
Look at the Samoan drop.
Switching up, the bomb and then the drop's beautiful. And
Oh,
Almir. Oh yeah, Zach Adams got eliminated.
Zach Adams.
Yeah, I think you were probably watching the other two. It's hard to commentate, isn't it, when you've got all of this action going on.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Seidel again with the suplexes. Kurt Skull now going for the pin on Nolan right. Kick out after 2. Yeah, Nolan not folding this easy. Seidel now going for the pin. That looked a bit awkward. So 4 guys in this. Almir still waiting to come in. Definitely in a bit of an advantageous position at the moment, is Almir.
Man, he is anticipating to get back to get into this matchup. I can see him in that chamber pot just craving to get just wanting so bad to get in and take out Seidel. Oh! Spinning back elbow by Nolan, busting open Seidel.
Yeah, that did look nasty. And it's enough. Seidel is out.
Well, Almir got his vengeance, even though it wasn't him.
Yeah, Almir won't be able to get that unless he can try and attack Seidel for flexing on him right now. It doesn't look like
that.
Whoa, what the hell is that?
Nolan just face, but he just no-sold it.
Yeah, that just looked really nasty. And
what is that?
I have no idea. Obviously, no
dude. Just power up Pro, because as soon as he did that, I just got superpower. Yeah,
it sounds about right. Referee now going for the pin though. Referee not going for the pin himself, obviously. Counting the pin. Whilst Kirst is punching the hell out of Almir. First fight of the night. It's already insane here. What is Nolan doing there?
Yeah, this has been a wild matchup. There's been a lot of crazy moments already.
Yeah.
And it's only one match into this huge show.
That's it, the woman and the men a little bit later on. Hang on, Almir quickly getting pinned here. Surely he's looking back quick. No kick out. Just after 2. Kurt Skull looking a bit surprised at that. And I spoke to Kurt up there. He said, put me in first. I don't want to be in the pod. I'm here to fight. I don't want to win it. But he's getting all the way at the moment. Yeah, it is. Could it be here? Referee.
He got down. Pro got superpowers from the mist.
I don't think he did. No, he manages to break out, but going for the pin. What is Crow? Good strategy.
But it.
Yeah, and we're watching Almir and Hurst. Evenly balanced in size and weight, I would say. Almir top, Hurst up to his feet now. Crow going for the pin on Nolan right. And Nolan's out.
Yes.
Nolan right is out. It's either going to be Crow, Almir, or Kirst Skull who picks up the W. This is what a fight, and it's only getting started. These 3 guys are not going to give in now. You've come this far, you cannot pack up and down. Yeah, Crow literally living up to the name, and Kirst is so Kirst ain't going to watch. Maybe he is.
Flies like a bird, taking out Kirst.
I like that. Crow picking Kirst up, Kirst managing to get the reversal.
He's into the ribs.
Almir pumping the fans up and go on those head butts, the skull crushers. That's what we're known for. Attacking the skull as much as we can. And now Crow punching the hell out of Almir.
German though by Almir.
Yeah, lovely suplex. Almir in the claw. What are you doing? Almir caught lacking there. Now he can rest in the corner. Spine buster! Holy hell! I felt that, I heard that from the announcer's table.
And
there is no way Cash comes and wins this.
Kirst just buried Gala right there with that spine buster.
Cursed.
That is never going to be known as the spine buster to end all.
Yeah. What a way to do it. One of these two will be the new Bybit championship champion, then Curse or Elmir. Crazy fight so far. It's going to end one or two ways, and I can't wait to see what is he doing. The shade man. Oh, he was pointing to the announcer's table while he was doing it. Asking probably, why am I still in this match? He's probably as surprised as anyone. No way, his car's going for the pole. Go for the pin. We have a 1, we have a 2, kick out.
What a kick out! My God!
Goosebumps, I believed for a second. But Curse, hang on. No way to go for the powerbomb Carl again. It's the cuss up. Go for the pin, it's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. Go for it. We have a 1. We have a 2. Oh my!
Holy shit!
What just happened?
I literally called it. I said one of Curse wins this whole thing at the beginning.
Oh
my God!
I am speechless.
Here is your winner.
From first. He wasn't in a pod. He said, just put me in. I want to fight. I don't want to win. Well, Curse, bro. Congratulations.
Oh my God, from the beginning to the end. Curse is the new Bybit.
I've got a lot to live up to. I've got a lot to live up to tomorrow night. I cannot believe what has just happened. Congratulations to Curse Skull. That's insane. Wow.
That's mental. Wow.
I'm honestly in shock. Before we get into the next fight, watch this.
Saying is that it is an MMA match. In a cage, no time, no pinfalls, just submission and knockout. It's clear to see that Shane is not a good husband, and I just don't get why Tony stays with him. You know.
We're not gonna get to me. I don't give a shit what you say, Trev. I'm here so I can get you in that cage. Because I got you in that cage, I'm going to beat the living hell out of you, and then I'm gone. I'm just here to prove why I'm the best wrestler on that damn roster, and I simply see it as you're holding me back.
What happens when you lose the tag title?
I don't see your name being Shane Roberts, so shut your mouth when I'm talking.
So there we are then. I mean, we don't need to hype this match up anymore. It is bad blood between these two, and Trevor Dennis rocking a old Shane Roberts attire here. Is this to mimic him? To get in his head? He's wearing the Shane Roberts glasses with Trevor Dennis.
Wow. He even got the haircut and everything.
That's brilliant. The glass class in the trailer. By the critics, by the wrestling, by the media, he is referred to as the workhorse in SCW. He puts in the time constantly. The results, unfortunately, not going his way. Over 70 days now without a win. Never had a singles championship, and has watched his former best friend win it all. The tag, the mayhem, the world. Shane has dominated in every aspect of this industry, and Trevor has failed to do it, and I know that it is eating him alive. He needs this tonight.
This could be the turning point for Trevor Dennis. This will be an embarrassing loss if he beats Shane Roberts, one of the top guys in SCW.
That's it, and Shane,
your son.
Yes. I mean, we bring it up, of course we do, and I have to be a Shane fan, but I do love Trevor, and we've been through a lot. Me and Trevor, the guy was drinking, he was out of control, and I had to sort him out, put him in his place, and he's performed, although he hasn't won in a while, he's performed a lot better, and I'm proud of the guy, and I really think that he can go, because Shane has put his chamber spot up, so if Trevor wins this, he will be in the chamber tomorrow instead of Shane, and I believe this is the moment that Trevor can shine.
This has big money all over it.
That's it, and they will be locked inside the good old fight pit. There is only two ways to win this one: submission and knockout. Shane obviously walking with the tag championship on his arm. And
isn't he tag champions currently with Jake Brex?
yeah, Jake Brex, the Royal Guards, it was as well Jay O'Grady, but Jay O'Grady no longer with them. Obviously, Jake Brex and Jay O'Grady are going face to face a little bit later on for the Interstar Championship.
Another big hype money matchup.
Yeah, but that one's going to be a hard one. Jay O'Grady just 48 hours ago at Mayhem went for a first blood match against Jet Saturn, and when I say that match was insane, it was insane. We had shovels being used. Every weapon you could think of under the ring was used in that match, and it's going to be hard for Jay to try and turn up tonight in full health and full recovery. But let's not focus on Jay O'Grady, let's not focus on Jake Brex, let's focus on this. The press conference was insane, the promo packages have been insane, the cage is down, one man will be victorious. Ring the bell, let's do this then, here we go.
Oh, Trevor already.
Yeah, he's going to want to get this one done quickly, humiliate Shane as best he can. There is no running away, there's no weapons to help you in this match.
Oh, beautiful standing foot kick.
Yeah, that looked like it landed nasty. And even in the cage, Trevor's going to use it to his advantage as much as possible, going to the top rope now.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, I mean, you brought up the fact Shane is my son, so of course I'm going to want to see Shane get the W. But it's like I said, this one is, although all the bookies have already said, you know, Shane's got this, there's no way Trevor's going to win this, but we love a good underdog story.
Yeah, I love a
underdog
story. It's one of my favorite things. As when I was in SCW, I was definitely
yeah, 100%. What's Trevor thinking here? Is he going for it again? Landing beautifully. And just well, yeah, I haven't really seen anything from Shane, not in a harsh way. But I haven't seen Shane bring anything.
Shane's been getting pretty beat up this match. Oh, I spoke too soon.
Yeah. Well, you know what that commentator's curse is like. I thought he was going for the super kick. That's me jumping. Seeing him in the corner. Beautiful swanton there. That was beautifully executed. You've got to remember at this press conference, you know, he went deep. He mentioned Tony, Shane's wife. Why are you married to such a loser? You know, this is so personal to Shane. Shane's going to want to beat the crap out of Trevor. He just hasn't really managed to have the opportunity in this matchup thus far.
Yeah, Trevor's been very personal towards Shane this whole rivalry. Shane definitely wants payback for mentioning things about his wife and everything.
Yeah, so well, there's lines you just do not cross. Looks like a submission, but it's been broken up there. Trevor managing to get out of it. Crazy, obviously, like I said, we touched upon Jake Brex and Jay O'Grady a little bit later on tonight. We also have Jaden Lyons defending his Karma Championship, which will soon be the Crash Course Championship against Dylan Thunder. And I believe there's one more, Brian Hartig, 205 champ, guy that you originally wanted to fight with. I promise you guys I'll make it happen eventually. For now, Brian Hartig will be going against Richard Duke, a guy that we saw at World Tour for the 205 Championship, and then obviously the Women's World Champion, or the Women's Crash Course Championship, shall I say. Chamberon, that'll be later on. That's only my one.
Really getting in Shane's face there when he did that. He even went and shouted in his face.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh. But yes, I did want a match with Brian Hartig. Because I tried helping the guy out. He didn't want it. He thinks he's got it all. Then he might as well have to take it out.
That is fair enough, and I'm sure, like, you know, hey, I'm a Hartig fan, I'm a Dallas fan. And I'm sure that match will sell. Another 450 looking like for Trevor.
I might be retired and I might be old, but I can still kick someone's ass. I ain't afraid.
That's it. I'm going to prove the same tomorrow night when I go against a 420-pounder, Crusher Clive.
You better shoot.
It's going to be a crazy one. I can't wait to fight him. I'm gonna pin this dude and I'm gonna jump straight back on that commentary desk and do the rest of the night, no problem.
Yes.
Let's see. Managing to sort of find that second wind is Shane at the moment, going for a submission now, it looks like. He's got it locked in. Now he's got it locked in. Is it going to be enough? Is Trevor going to tap out? Is Trevor going to give up? I very much doubt it. Look at the elbows there, getting out of that.
Trevor's been doing very well this matchup.
And that's the thing, though.
Doing a lot.
He hasn't been good recently.
Yeah, this looks like the best he's done in a while.
Oh no. Shane's looking to end it.
He's looking to finish this.
Oh! Didn't knock
Connects.
Trevor out there. I thought I could have potentially knocked him out. Not enough to get that KO. Looking for the submission now though. Could this be enough? He's tapping. No, he's not. No, he hasn't.
Trevor's very close to tapping.
Yes, so close. It could almost be misjudged.
Let's go.
This is crazy, very fast paced. We knew that this one was going to bring the carnage.
Oh, this is
It is, and now Trevor. Beautiful there, springboard, and now he's going to drop the knee. Oh my God! He's out!
knocked him out.
Oh my God! Trevor
just knocked out Shane to secure his first win.
I am shocked.
Oh my God.
What a statement from Trevor Dennis. This will eat Shane alive. Trevor Dennis will be going into the World Heavyweight Chamber tomorrow night. Alright guys, yeah, thank you obviously to Bybit sponsoring our stream, and check the link out in the bio. 18 and over, do your own research as you are liable of losing capital, and thank you for Dallas of course being on comms. We've got the other GM from Crash Course, Joseph Sears is with me. How we doing?
I'm doing wonderful, excited to see all this talent as we moments away from this draft that's about to shake up SCW.
Yeah, that's it, and I thought what a perfect time to get you on the announcer's desk with me to start off with Dylan Thunder and Jaden Lyons then for the championship. And this is the last time we'll see the Karma championship. Next week we'll do the design that you've been working on, the Crash Course championship, obviously. But yeah, Dylan Thunder in this matchup against Jaden, then it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, these two of my three locks for male superstars. A lot of talent in all of them. Both these two have came through Warzone when it was around, proving themselves, proving all the haters wrong. Now Dylan Thunder has the chance to do it once more, winning the Crash Course Championship. Jaden Lyons has the opportunity to quiet even more people if he's able to retain.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, you talk about roller coasters of rides, and Jaden has been on a hell of a roller coaster. He's been named a jobber. He's had some incidents backstage that have had him suspended indefinitely. He's come back and he has almost lived up to his name, reformed. He has been reformed. He has performed well. He's good at his submissions, which I really like. And obviously, yeah, the spotlight, Jaden Lyons looking to retain tonight and go as opposed into Crash Course as your champion.
Yeah, this is a completely new Jaden Lyons that we've seen over this past month. Really happy with the products he's been able to produce in and out of the ring. Hopefully he's able to keep it up. Although I know Dylan Thunder is just, as we saw last Monday, Dylan Thunder is just, he's a spectacle. His athleticism, all that is just out of this world.
Yeah, I do rate Dylan Thunder a lot. Interesting guy, and like you saw earlier on, like we probably said a lot of times, 5 championships on the line tonight. It's absolutely crazy. Obviously, the Bybit Championship took place a little bit earlier on. Now we're looking at the Karma Championship, the Interstar Championship a bit later, the Crash Course Women's Championship as well.
Yeah, that one's going to be in the chamber, showcasing the women that we have over on Monday night that I plan on including at least once, maybe twice, maybe 3 times a night come those match cards.
Yeah, finally, it's a good milestone, I suppose, for the women in SCW to actually not be in a brand and actually be able to integrate themselves into one brand, one night, and I think that's going to help with them, and have the second championship as well gives more women more opportunities to shine here at SCW. Dylan Thunder looking at the championship, Mark and a lift up, and yeah, unfortunately, we are stuck with Mark, and that doesn't say Nightmare Jets.
Yeah, it's definitely Jaden Lyon. Maybe he just keeps it on as momentum.
Yeah,
he's the one who won it next. He wants to keep building on that. This is his first actual defense, Jaden Lyons.
Whoa, blood already?
Oh my god, immediately. Jaden Lyons just throwing thunder on the mat, just immediate blood.
Yeah, like,
obviously. As I was saying, first defense, it's going to be a tough one as we've seen, but Thunder already bleeding because that could be his downfall.
Yeah, that's it. So Thunder, I believe he earned the opportunity at Crash Course on Monday.
Yeah, he came away with a shocking but convincing win against Jaden.
Yeah, hopefully wanting to do that again tonight. Bounced it off the ropes there.
The athleticism on this kid is absolutely crazy. Saw him multiple times going up on the ropes just to show it off, and it's like incredible what this kid's able to do.
Yeah, that's it. Well, you know, I pride myself and like to think that I'm the leader here at Royal Guards, but aside, I was the man behind the camera, and I know that he's been talking to Dylan Thunder. You know, they had that tester match a little bit earlier on in the month, I believe, to try and get him potentially in Royal Guards. And speaking of Royal Guards, we've got the breakout, obviously. Jake Brex going against Jet Saturn. No, not Jet Saturn. Jake Brex, sorry, going against Jay O'Grady later on. Jet Saturn went against Jay O'Grady at Mayhem, obviously. Tune into that, make sure you watch it. We're not going to give the results away. That was on Thursday.
Yeah. I got a lot of respect for the Royal Guard, but, you know, as a GM trying to book a show, it's if you do something, it's favoritism. If you don't do something, then you got a lot of people coming at you next. So
yeah, it can be tricky.
Be careful where you,
both of these guys outside of the ring now.
A lot of offense from Dylan Thunder early.
Yeah, he's looking a better man sledgehammer in play, but Jaden reading that. And
Jaden, an opportunistic man himself. That's how I believe he won the title.
Yeah,
opportunity whenever he can.
Came in as the underdog, definitely. No one expected him to get the W. I mean, I was shocked, to be fair. But happy for him, like we spoke a bit earlier on. Said when he was walking down the ramp, you know, he does deserve it. He has changed his ways, but at the moment, I'm going to have to, you know, on paper, I'm going to have to give Dylan Thunder the W here. Not sure, obviously, if Jaden can find that second win using the sledgehammer, but Dylan managing to get out of that.
There's a lot of things in an Extreme Rules match that can level the playing field. That sledgehammer being one of them. Anything else under the ring, one of them. The steel steps on the outside. Hell, the announcer's table we're sitting at. That could be.
Yeah. Now that's it. Everything is a weapon here, and every single match, obviously, apart from the MMA fight a little bit earlier on, is a no DQ match. I mean, the chamber, they're crazy. We still have 2 more. The women's obviously a little bit later on, like we said, and then the World Championship tomorrow night. So, although it's been a jam-packed night and it's carrying on, don't worry, we've got another night tomorrow. So make sure you tune in for all of it. Dylan Thunder, I thought he was going to go for the pin, but just trying to wear down the arm of Jaden.
Opposite approach that he went for on Monday. Monday, he was trying to steal the pin as fast as humanly possible, trying to get away with the win to earn this match. Today, he's taking a little bit. He saw that it didn't work. He's taking the more technical route, trying to wear down his opponent before trying to get the win. He knows that Jaden's not going to give up easily. Jaden had, I could have sworn, like 10 kickouts on Monday. Not giving up. Dylan Thunder learned from it, not going for pins early on. Hopefully, putting it in the end.
I respect that thinking from him, to be fair. And Thunder now just throwing Jaden around outside. Right in front of the
incredible mix of athleticism and power, the quickness, the strength, it all is mixed around beautifully, creating this creation. Dylan
Yeah.
Thunder.
Both of these guys back in the ring. Jaden using the arm awkwardly there and stomping right on the shoulder.
Thunder, it looks like the bleeding is like stopped a little bit, but obviously the blood still paints in his face. He's not paying any attention to it. He's trying to win this match.
Yeah, well,
Welterweight champion.
I'm surprised he got busted open so quickly, to be fair. Maybe a cut, something that happened a little bit earlier on in the week, maybe when he was training, I'm not too sure. But yeah, I mean, if I was Jaden, if I was in that ring, I would be looking to bust it open as much as I can. I would be trying to get that blood to draw down his face and just sort of get him paranoid, get him worried. The mind games. Dylan going for the pin now, though. We have a 1, we have a 2, a kick out from Jaden just after 2, though.
Like we mentioned, Jaden earlier in the week just would not give up. This kid, like we keep touching on, just earned himself this opportunity to be champion, holds himself with great pride now, carries himself differently, not giving up no matter what the pin is.
Yeah, and we've seen him make a lot of people tap in the last month. Will he be able to get Thunder to tap right now?
Thunder's another kid who just doesn't give up. If it's not going to be a tap, it's going to be him fading. He's one to not really give up. He always likes to challenge the mountain to climb.
Yeah, I think it's a very interesting pairing, seeing these two go at it again, obviously, and the sledgehammer really being put to good use at the moment.
Second time ever in SCW, these two showing off their skill against each other.
Yeah, well, it obviously begs the question, I suppose, if Jaden were to pick up the W tonight, are we seeing that treble? Is it going the further out?
You know, we'll just have to see how things go, but after this draft, like we talked about later on tonight, Jesus, the disrespect. But after this draft, we're going to have a whole lot of new talent on Mondays. Not just the 3 locks, not just the 3 picks and Lance Sawyer, who's taken at some point. But there's going to be a whole lot of other talent. A whole lot of other talent that deserves the spotlight, pun intended.
Yeah, for sure. And obviously the draft. Quickly, I got pinned here, and I thought that could have been it. Near forward, Dylan Thunder kicking out just after 2. But yeah, the draft, do not fear, obviously a little bit later on tonight, everything will be displayed publicly. The draft will be out. Everyone will know where they are fighting for the next 90 days. And it's going to be an exciting 90 days for sure.
Oh, I can't wait. Even just the build-up that we've had till this draft, the amount of scouts. I mean, already a huge shakeup as Ace and LC are coming over to Monday. Almir and Nato are going to Thursdays. Oh my lord, Jaden. Jaden being a little bit too showboaty, trying to be the spotlight a little bit too much. Dylan Thunder capitalizing on it.
But some massive changes, in the sense of Nato and Almir, obviously they've got Havoc originals brought up from Warzone, back in the day. And I can't wait. Ace as well, Alexander. You're gonna have some incredible names, and I think it's the best spread we've had, the fairest spread over at each show. You've got all the characters, do you know what I mean? You've got every gimmick you need. It's packed, and you're gonna have to wait and see, obviously. But yeah, let's focus a little bit on what's happening. A little bit of a break between those two there, just catching their breath, and now back into it. And what's Dylan Thunder thinking? Yeah,
these two love putting on a show. Like I mentioned, only their second meeting, but even in their first one, that was, in my personal opinion, match of the year candidate, just from the excitement of both of them not giving up, the back and forths. Even now, today's match, it's like neither of them want to give up. Both of them getting in a good amount of offense, eating whatever they're handed. Still, Thunder busting open immediately. That hammer's been in play the entire match.
Yeah, well, it's like you said, when you go big, what do you have to do? You have to go bigger. You have to put on even bigger of a show, and I think that's what they're doing, and they know they have to outlast what they've done on Monday night. And especially Dylan Thunder, if he wants to pick up the W, he's going to go for the pin now on Jaden. We have a 2, Jaden kicking out just after 2, and yeah, that was executed beautifully there by Dylan Thunder.
These two men highlighting again that they will not give up. They want to walk out of this match with the title, doing everything they can to survive, outlast the other man.
Yeah, that's it. And I think if I was Thunder, I think I would just be watching Jaden when you're standing up. Jaden's quick to get someone in a hold. And he's really going to want to try and get Dylan Thunder to tap out. I don't think Jaden's going to be going for the pin. If he wants to get this done, he's going to go for the tap out. Obviously, we've seen Dylan Thunder. He's got that nasty kick, that finisher that he does just absolutely boots his opponent, and he's put so many people down in the last month. I've commentated and seen it time and time again. So if he can land that perfectly against Jaden, it could be good night for Jaden, but it looks like he may have something planned now.
Maybe he's going for another lock here. Jaden is. Dylan Thunder able to fight out of it though.
Yeah, Thunder read that pretty quickly.
Beautiful move. I love seeing Dylan Thunder showing off that athleticism and strength.
Yeah, lasted, and this is the kick. I think he's in the corner. He's charging up.
Kick heard around the world.
James, at it. Does it
Thunder
know?
Doesn't strike.
Thunder doesn't strike.
I was about to call it Thunder strikes, but no, it didn't. It hit a tree in the forest.
That was awkward. Out of the park, and Jaden managing to save face for now. Dylan Thunder, what's he thinking? He's waiting, he's pouncing. Jaden reading it though. You can't.
If I were to describe Jaden Lyons in one word, and this isn't a bad thing, but this man is slippery. Oh my God, throw it to the outside.
Yeah. I would take slippery. I mean, that could be taken out of context. A few people could try and clip that, but I know what you mean. He is a slippery snake, Jaden Lyons. I mean, maybe you won't agree with the word snake, but I think he's a massive snake.
It's just, either he's on offense or if he's playing a little bit more of a defensive role, it's just offense. He can slip around, get you into an arm bar, a headlock, something. If he's on defense, he can slip out of whatever you're trying to do as Dylan Thunder does. And here, a 2 count, kicks out by Jaden.
Yeah. Great kick out there. Lovely moonsault by Dylan Thunder, and now using a sledgehammer again.
Sledgehammer being the weapon of the night, weapon of the match between these two. Not going for anything else, just that sledgehammer. Going to inflict as much violence into each other as possible.
Yeah, well, it's brutal. Obviously, the sledgehammer, and I mean, with a cut, there's the blood that's leaking out of Dylan Thunder already. Quick roll up here.
Roll up by Thunder. Is he going to steal the win?
Oh my God!
Oh! Dylan Thunder!
Holy hell, the disrespect! He climbed straight out of the ring. Wow!
He knew what he did. Dylan Thunder, the new Crash Course champion.
That was
off the roll-up.
I was not expecting that. I tell you what, Joseph, I stood up. I was shocked. But congratulations, and I think Dylan knew that was disrespectful. Crawling out of the ring.
Immediately rolling out the ring.
There we go. Hell of a fight then. Yeah, Dylan Thunder, your new SCW Karma champion, which leads us. Yeah, which leads us then to the 205 championship. And Richard again, I believe, earned his spot in Crash Course this week.
Yeah, and a triple threat against DJ and Amari, elimination style triple threat.
There's something
able
about
to outlast both.
There's something about Richard. And obviously, I know if you saw Mayhem last week, I do apologise for continuously calling him Dick Duke. We're going to call him Richard tonight.
Yeah.
But yeah, he has performed. He's been in 2 or 3 potentially triple threats now. We've won each one of them. Tonight, it would be something for a free agent to go out there.
It is impressive. You know, he doesn't have the best locker room presence, if you ask the other SCW stars, but there's just something about this kid. When he came into my office earlier this week, he was respectful. He knew who to be respectful to. And you can give props to where it's due. That's the perfect time to be respectful.
Yeah, and I think that, you know, you can call it hate. You can call it people don't like it. You can call it what you will. And I think it's just jealousy. I think it's just fear that they're seeing the next big thing here at SCW. Richard Duke. And this guy does have it in him, and obviously Brian Heartache. This guy, I love Brian Heartache. Honorary guard, 205 champ. Hardcore. I believe I'm not sure if he's still hardcore champion.
He's not. Addo won it.
The man Addo, the dragon. Fair play, Addo obviously coming to Mayhem, taking that championship to Mayhem. Then it was, well, actually that's not good. Obviously, I think the hardcore championship collapsed now. We're not using it anymore.
The mid-card championship when Addo won it was hardcore. But he is taking it. I don't know what you plan to do with him. He is taking it to Mayhem. So
Yeah.
we're just gonna have to see how the Interstar Championship goes, because that pretty purple could be coming over to Mondays. If Jay O'Grady, my 3rd overall selection, wins it, it could be coming over to Mondays.
Yeah, no, that's actually very true, and I'll tell you what, off camera I will cry. I will cry. But I know that you'll look after it if it does, the prestigious purple pretty championship that is the Interstar Championship. Yeah, obviously, it's going to be a hell of a fight, Jake Brett, Jay O'Grady. This is just going to be
Current
insane.
guard member versus former tag team champions.
Yeah, and
Jay,
Jacob had a
obviously
match.
stepped out of that.
Yeah, Jake obviously had the match, won the Interstar Championship against Colby. I'm certain it was Colby anyway.
Yeah, the two titans clashed and Jake came out victorious.
Had an awkward, I'm not sure if you managed to catch it, but had an awkward match at Mayhem this Thursday against Crow. Crow got the win through a knockout, but to me it looked like Jake was just, he didn't see the point in the match. You know, he just laid down, he was like, I'm done, I'm saving myself for the pay-per-view. Crow means nothing to me. And I'm hoping, obviously, that I have to be a Jake fan, because obviously the way Jay left Royal Guards, I don't wish him well.
Yeah,
I don't wish him
I
well
saw
at
all
all.
the backstage stuff, and as it's Royal Guard, you know, I'm a refrain from it, as, you know, don't know if there's going to be any coming over to Mondays, but I know there is a former member in Jay coming over to Monday who I have a lot planned for.
Yeah, that's it, and the draft will be revealed straight after the Interstar Championship match, then Jay O'Grady and Jake Brett. Focusing on the match in front of us, though, just before, and I don't say that as a filler, this has the potential to be fight of the night, then. Brian Heartache and Richard Duke 205 Championship. Let's do this.
It's going to be a big match to follow. Jaden and Dylan Thunder, that just happened, but if there's anyone that can do it, these two men shocking the entire locker room with both of their matches over the short time that they've been in the company. Looking forward to see what these two can do.
Yeah, for sure. And there's this saying, people say that, you know, there's wrestling fans, but then there's 205 fans. People love watching cruiserweights. It's a whole different breed of fighting. And yeah, you know, you don't have that strength that maybe the heavyweights do, the powerhouses do, and that's where the weapons and crazy high-flying maneuvers come into play. And I'm not sure if we'll see much of that from Richard. I think this guy's much more of a striker than a high flyer. But Heartache, he's just such an all-rounder, this guy. And it was like Dylan, no. I've got so many commentary partners, it's hard to remember ever since Gold's departure. Brian Dallas was the guy that said, you know, Brian Heartache is literally just like a cheater. This guy is too quick, and it's one thing that Richard's going to have to watch out for tonight.
Yeah, these two men, to touch on the not having the strength earlier, luckily they don't really need it, because 205, you only got to lift 205 or less pounds.
Yeah, of course.
You know, basic training, you know, becoming a SCW star, wrestling athlete, that's not that much. That's why they're the cruiserweight division, so hopefully that won't be an interference, I guess, into their moveset.
Yeah, and it's a good championship, and I'm glad we introduced it here at SCW, and Heartache has had the pleasure of holding that championship for a little while now, and yeah, obviously hoping to continue tonight. But like I said, it would be crazy if the essentially at this present moment free agent Richard Duke gets the W. Yeah,
free agent holding a main card title, that definitely raises his stock in the draft.
Yeah, for sure, and knees up there from Richard, obviously seeing what Heartache was going to do there.
Back and forth offense from both men, showing their quickness. Beautiful flip into a kick, bicycle kick by Richard Duke. Off the ropes again.
Dropping the leg down on Heartache's face there.
Just Richard Duke reining in the offense, not letting Heartache catch his breath whenever Richard is in control.
Yeah, that's it. And I've been impressed, like I said, with Richard, and wherever he does end up, obviously wish him the best of luck. Whether it's obviously Mayhem, whether it's Transport, we will see. And what's he thinking now? Heartache reading that though and moving out of the way pretty quickly before the leg drop there from Richard. I think Heartache Got to drag Richard to the corner here and just laying on those strikes.
Yeah, you can only do a move so many times before a veteran like Heartache capitalizes, runs out of the way, does a beautiful flip like that, what Richard just tried doing. Only a one fall there on the pin.
Yeah, I think he was quite surprised to see just that one fall. Heartache trying to go for it again now. We have a 1, we have a 2, but a kick out just after 2 then, so he's certainly making a move. He's getting Richard a lovely moonshot there again off the off the rope, sorry there.
Heartache wanted to get away with this win earlier, like we saw from Dylan Thunder, previously mentioned last Monday. Just trying to go for everything they can, get the pin early on, steal the win maybe with another pin by Heartache. Third one within a minute, 2 count. Does it say it? No. Richard kicks out.
Yeah, Richard not giving up. That was a lethal splash there from Heartache, and he's going top rope again, is it? He is not done yet.
Showing off why he's the 205 champion.
Yeah, that's
Got air on that one.
Delivering the elbow right to Richard. Thought he was going to look for the end of the Heartache there, but Richard managing to get out of it. Oh, it's just face planted there.
That's gonna ought to break a nose at some point.
Yeah, for sure. He's got this
vision here by Richard.
Yeah, referee certainly thinks it's serious. Heartache not going to get out, give in that easy though, getting the knees out.
No offense, but March thinks that all the wrong things are serious. when there's pins that go on for a good 30 seconds, he doesn't even count them.
Yeah, no, that is a big problem, obviously, with Mark, the referee. But we love you, Mark.
All the power and agility by Heartache.
Yeah, top rope again now, and trying to deliver that elbow again, I believe. But Richard moving out of the way.
Heartache, the master of bows, it seems like, trying to drop every elbow in the book. Richard showing off the power now, just tossing Heartache above his head.
Yeah, I really like
Big
that move.
punt by Richard.
Trying to finish it right here, and it's going to be a 2-bit kick out just after 2 then from Brian Heartache. And hell of a match. I don't know if it's got that potential in the first match yet, the opener. Well, not the opener with you at least. It feels like a whole new show having you next to me.
Yeah, hopefully we brought some extra little life into it. A lot of these young stars in these past 2 matches getting to the veterans in the match after this.
Yeah, it's one of those. I mean, especially with Jaden and Dylan Thunder, a match that was only really put to play a couple of days ago. So you could argue the hype wasn't there, but hey, they created the hype in this arena. The atmosphere was electric, and hell of a fight from those two. And
the 2 of them have put in their 2 matches just absolute show-stealing matches on. We'll see if any of these following matches or matches tomorrow can top it.
Yeah, well, speaking of matches tomorrow, I'm facing Crusher Clive inside that steel cage. Well, hell in a cell, if you will. Tomorrow night, I'm feeling ready. I'm feeling pumped.
Yeah, that's one hell of a way to go for both of you to cap off a career Hell in a Cell. We'll see what.
Oh, and the end of the Heartache there from Brian going for the massive.
Heartache trying to end it here.
It's gonna be no kick out just after 2.
At the last moment, Richard kicks out, not giving up on this title opportunity.
Yeah, well, this is, I'm not going to say that as big as it's going to get. I think Richard has a good, successful career here, but this is a massive way to put your name, imprint it into the SCW legacy, straight away being the first person ever really to do something so special as a free agent, taking away I mean, you could call it the biggest championship for the 205s, essentially, because it is. We don't want 205s going for the heavyweight championship.
There's when forming a career that you want to look back on, most superstars have to take a step at a time. But if Richard Duke is able to walk away with the win, he's gone up a ladder. He's used a ladder and just climbed right past a hurdle.
He's climbed right out of hell and he's gone to heaven. Kick out there though from Brian Heartache just after 1. And what is Richard thinking? I thought he was going to do something there in the corner. It looks like he is.
He is thinking about it. And another punt.
Brutal and could be. We have a 1, we have a 2. Kick out though from Brian, heartache just after 2.
Never giving up.
No, Richard
Famous
arguing
words
with the
of
referee.
a certain Tina.
Yeah, that's it. That was a lovely mood. So he's going for this hold again. Wait, he's tapped!
Like,
Holy hell, he's tapped!
Heartache is gone.
Oh my god, your new SCW 205 champion, Richard Duke. I am shocked. This guy, he joined maybe like last month, was a free agent, went to the World Tour. He wasn't even top of the rankings there, but top of the whole arena right now. Every single person is looking at him. There's thousands of people shocked to their core. I'm a Heartache fan. I love Heartache. Believe me, wait till you see his birthday in November. It's going to be insane. But what a fight from Richard. Well deserved.
This kid is something special. He's going to be something special for a long time. He gets to start off the career early on, and we're going to see a lot more of that kid around.
That's it. I mean, there's hardly any time for us to relax. Our heartbeats can't really regenerate back to normal. Beats per minute. I am so electric right now. And yeah, I like that one. That's good. That's good. And yeah, so this will be then Jay O'Grady and Jake Brett coming up. And
whether you love or hate the guy, Jay O'Grady always comes prepared, always comes with the theatrics, the attire, the jackets,
this
the
is what I mean.
everything.
I feel like this is a Jay O'Grady type entrance right now. The red smoke, I can barely see a darn thing in this arena at the moment.
Somebody didn't get their vape confiscated.
Yeah, that's Flair in the background. Everyone asked where Flair was. He's there. And holy hell, look at this is Jay, right? Yeah, of course. Yes, it is. I had to double check first. Jay O'Grady then.
One of the most visually pleasing stars on the roster.
Yeah, you have to give it to him. His attires come to life.
And those attires coming to life, coming to Monday nights.
We've seen hell of attires as well. It's only the first night so far, and the mask, I'm loving this. I mean, you're going to see my attire tomorrow night. It's inspired, like I said. You're going to love it, basically. That's all I'm going to say. We know some Mike Myers pretty much gave that away anyway. But Jay O'Grady really feeling the spotlight, feeling the main stage. He's wanted this Interstar Championship shot for probably not even being over the top for around 2 months. He has been patient and patient, so patient that he is no longer going to be with. Well, we don't. Yeah, he will be. Yeah, he's moving, but we don't know if the Interstar Championship is moving to Monday nights yet. So, Jay, I have a lot of respect for you, but I hope you lose. I hope you get things
a
1,
little
2, 3.
note that I had no idea about before this. If you notice on Jay's trunks in the front, he's dropped the Royal Guard and is now apparently a part of the ACA. Which, that's intriguing, to say the least.
Intriguing, you can call it intriguing, I call it disgusting. Disrespectful and laughable. And if I knew that he was a part of that pathetic agency that they like to call themselves, he wouldn't be standing in this ring right now. He wouldn't be having the spotlight. Everyone on YouTube staring at this guy. Everyone in this arena staring at this guy. No chance in hell. And this is what I don't get about these ACA members. Ghost tomorrow against Gus and Hell in a Cell. These guys get the spotlight and they still complain.
Yeah, I don't understand the reasoning behind the group. Maybe if they were just formed for under different circumstances, that would be reasonable. Hopefully, I can do something on Monday night proving that it's not needed. But we're going to have to see come the first episode of Crash Course season premiere.
Yeah, it obviously 2 season premieres next week. It's going to be crazy for sure. The match cards will be announced obviously after this. Takes place tomorrow night, the end of Cold Day in Hell. Well, technically Cold Days in Hell, if you will. We have the World Championship obviously on the line tomorrow night. It's going to be crazy. There's not as many, I think the Women's Tag Championship as well on the line. And like I said, Gus versus Ghost, obviously. Jeff Saturn will be defending his what was Twitch Championship, but we're changing it potentially to the YouTube Championship or something along those lines. We'll think of something cool. but there's no point obviously defending a Twitch championship which is broadcasted on YouTube. But
Jake Briggs walking to the ring, double champion, not walking out with the tag title, maybe wants to highlight his singles capability. Haven't had the best luck in singles matches, except for when it comes to Rumbles. But here, showing off that pretty purple, not walking out with the tag title.
Yeah, and I think he's walking out some mock you. Because he knows as well as I do, there's no chance that championship's going over to Monday nights.
Well, we're going to have to see after this match who's holding it up.
Yeah.
A little preview of what could be Monday nights claiming every title that we can.
Yeah, well, I mean, on paper, it would work out if Jay does pick up the W, as Ado obviously is the champion at the moment, the mid-card champ over at Mondays technically, so it would make sense to bring that championship. And if I do bring the championship, I will promise everyone who's listening right now, that will be the end of the Hardcore Championship. You will see a complete rework. And if the pretty purple does go, I'll make something more pretty. I'll make something more prestigious. Even though purple's my favourite colour, I will try.
I mean, just to put things into perspective, not many people. Well, I mean, everyone wants to go for the main show titles, but it says something when your quote-unquote mid-card title is the most desired and sought-after title in the company.
Yeah, and that's it. And we've had Brian Douglas, Zack Seidel, Flair. We've had some goats holding that championship already, and none of these people were sort of just, put in that place. They all wanted that championship. Zach Adams as well. Sorry, Zach Adams, a two-time holder of the championship. Should not have forgot Zach.
He, I believe, was drafted to Monday nights when he was holding it, was given the hardcore replacement.
Yeah, that is correct, actually, yeah. And Jay Grady then, interesting face paint, and Mark lifting the championship up. The fourth championship fight of the night, the fifth one coming up next, the Women's Chamber. This is what everyone's waited to see. Jay Grady and Jet Saturn had a disgusting first blood match on Thursday. Jet Saturn picked up the W against Jay O'Grady. Can the Royal Guards do it twice tonight? Will Jake manage to beat Jay?
Going to be an incredible match to watch here. Obviously, we touched on this is the first veteran match of the night. Jay with his history in CZW, Jake with his history in the UFC. These two men obviously can put on a show. There's a little bit of bad blood between the two because of the departure from the Royal Guard by Jay. It's going to be a beautiful match to see.
Yeah, and I think Jay, part of the face paint, well, I mean, it's going to be Halloween, of course, but Jay and Jet had a first blood match at Mayhem, and it was disgusting. Like, he was busted open badly towards the end. Jay O'Grady only took 48 hours then to regenerate and try and recover from that. And now he's facing, like you said, a well-decorated athlete, not just a wrestler. This guy's been in the MMA. He's been in the top rankings of the heavyweight UFC division. Jake Rex, there's nothing this guy can do. But yeah, he has had this weird turmoil here at SCW where he just keeps falling into not managing to get the W's in singles competition. So hopefully this Interstar Championship is a breath of fresh air for Jake. It's going to be a whole new era for him.
Jake has been one of the most underrated stars here in SCW. A two-time tag champion, previously forming with LC. Now he won the titles with former Royal Guard member, the man he's facing, Jay. He's defended it with Shane and Jay, both. Now he holds the two titles, like we mentioned. Both of these men extremely dangerous, but I give the favor to Jake here, unfortunately, even though I'd love to see Jay win.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, I mean, this is the thing, whether me and Jay left on good terms when he left the Royal Guard to see the Ace case, hurting me a little bit more, but I have to give respect where respect is due. And, whether I like Goal or not, let's not forget Jay really beat Goal at CZW. This guy has been proven time and time again, and he may not have the accolades that Jake, has. He may not be able to boast as much as Jake in history, but I don't think that matters tonight. And whether it's going to be a pinfall, whether it's going to be a submission, I believe it's a no-holds-barred match. Anything can go here. One thing is for certain, I spoke to the Archie lads, no one's coming out. We don't win like that. It's not how we do in a championship match. Jake does not need help.
Well, some could say otherwise. If you remember the women's title match, I believe it was Kari that came out to help
yeah, of
Jazz
course.
with the win.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah, I
interesting
remember.
you say that. You talked to the RG to not come out here when they've won like that before. Just saying.
Yeah, that is fair enough. And yeah, Carrie and Jazz with a bit of a tactical moves there at Mayhem, and I believe it worked to their advantage. They got the W there, and a good way to bond, I suppose. Obviously, with the Women's Tag Championship. No, that takes place tomorrow night. Buzz for that one, of course. Not many women fights at this pay-per-view, only the two. We have the Chamber, obviously, and then the women's tag. That'll be Luna Moon and Scorpio Red earning the rights against Sophia and Jazz.
Yeah, that's going to be an absolute beauty.
Is it the 3 O'Grady? Yes, it is. The 3 O'Grady, one of my favourite moves.
The show powered by Jay on Jake.
Yeah.
And it's very underrated as well. Can't forget to talk about that when talking about underrated. Both these men deserving more in their career, hoping to earn it. 2 count kick out by Jake there.
Yeah, Jay arguing, and that's it. Yeah, I mean, you could say Jay is maybe potentially the underdog in this one. Jake is just a whole different breed. This guy is just an animal, and there's a reason everyone says, "Oh, he's RJ." That's why he was picked instantly to go to Mayhem. It was nothing to do with the fact he's RJ. It's to do with the fact that he sells tickets. I've seen people on Twitter say he is the Brock of SCW, and this guy is. He puts fear in your eyes the second you see him. He's tall. He's Australian. What more do you want? And we have the was an armbar lock, and I think Jay, the barricade was blocking that move.
Had to take a drink real fast because this cough I have, but yeah, Jake, Australian, the most feared continent, Australia.
Yeah, that's it. They're always they're known to be nice. But let me tell you one thing about Jake: when he has to be a nasty, I'm not going to say CUNT, we'll spell it out. He can be, believe me.
Yeah, both these men have that mean side.
Kicks
Grady with the stomps showing it there for a little bit.
Yeah, some brutal stomps there to the midsection of Jake and tossing Jake out of the ring, but Jake managing to stop in his tracks, and holy hell.
What a springboard. Surprised the rope didn't buckle.
Yeah, you wouldn't expect that from Jake Rex.
One thing that's simply gone unnoticed. Jake's hair. The mullet is gone. This is a new Jake Rex. The mullet is absolutely gone. No more all black and higher.
The short hair, and it's definitely interesting. Jake now going for the armbar. And Jake is lethal with the armbar. I tell you, obviously, UFC background, you have to be on top of the submissions. And
Jay not ready to give up there.
Oh! He hits the down under. I call it the down under.
Oh,
could it be? Surely kick out though from Jay. Not quite yet, unfortunately. But yeah, lovely down under there from
that one down under out of nowhere just simply turned the tides. Now Jake in complete control of the match.
Yeah, and that's it. And it's sort of been a familiar theme here at Cold Day. But you know, Jay was seen on top right at the beginning, but in the last couple of minutes, his head's gone out of the game, and Jake has just been able to capitalize in every situation. Jay back in the ring.
Interesting strategy though, letting Jay get to his feet on his own. Could have backfired horribly as Jake just sends him out to the apron again.
Yeah, some interesting thinking going on inside of the head of Jake Rex here. And now Jake going back outside of the ring.
Looking for a weapon maybe, throwing him through the table maybe, or just stomping him down. Jake trying to get some offense in, Jake not letting it happen. Now he has to.
Oh, damn. Right in front of our announcer's table, and Jake looked laid out for the second, got back up to his feet really quickly. And Jay O'Grady going back into the ring there. And just taking a minute to sit down as Jay.
That's a dangerous position, putting your back to your opponent, especially one as Jake Brex. He could have just locked in a chokehold without Jade realizing, using the ring post as leverage.
Yeah, well, you never turn your back in a fight. Everyone knows this. Jay now looking to try and end things. We have a 1, we have a 2, kick out there. from Jake just after 2. Both of these guys really wanting to try and get that Interstar Championship.
Both these men, I believe. Jay yet to get a singles title in SCW, that is. I know he had a historic CZW career, a legend over there. But in SCW, unable to capture the singles gold, only has the tag titles. He's putting that world title shot, fatal 4-way, unable to win it there, although he did show his incredible talent there. Was that a modified down under, or was it not just a cutter by Jake Briggs?
It looked like a cutter to me. I thought that could have been it.
That looked extremely close.
Hang on.
Jay barely fighting out of it.
He wants to send Jay down under one more
for it again.
time. It connects.
It connects. That's
Jay
gotta be it.
Pin. It's gonna be 1 and not done.
See, this is why I picked Jay. This man does not give up. That is the theme so far throughout the night. Jaden, Dylan, Jay not giving up.
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, it's crazy. Hang on, he's tapped.
And he just gave up.
Commentator's curse, if I've ever heard it before. And still, your SCW Interstar champion then, Jake Rex. But no, it was a bit of a commentator's curse, but you were right at the same time. Not giving up was Jay. He was the same in the Mayhem Championship. But yeah, hopefully we'll find more success over Monday nights with you. Congratulations.
Jay, when he comes over. Congratulations is due to Jake, the first successful defense of this reign. Wonder how long it's going to be able to go.
Yeah, definitely. It makes me more confident that he just laid down and turned his back on Thursday against Crow. He didn't care about that match. He was waiting.
You have a bit of a conundrum now, though, as Jake Bricks, one of your locks, has a mid-card title. Addo, one of your first draft picks, bringing over another mid-card title. What's going to be the plans for that?
Well, that is very true. We are going to have to think about it. But speaking of the word draft,
perfect segue.
It's time to reveal to you. First up, the draft of Mayhem Season 2.
A lot of guys that I wanted to bring over to Monday night, but talent's there. You just got to go first.
Bracket. Jake, Jazz, Jet, Shane, Almir, Addo, Big Gus, Brian, Douglas. Brian Heartache's making the move. Priscilla Cruz, Nori, Carrie, Paprika is coming. Jamie, Flair. I'm trying to read it all. Liam, Mike Douglas, Josh Valentine, Crow, Amani, Sophia, Don Atlas. The list is all there, everybody. This is your new roster for Mayhem Season 2. We'll touch on it a little bit when the women are coming out in the entrances.
Slipped away from me, especially after the impressive night he had tonight. But,
yeah, that is unfortunate. And let's move away from the fire. Let's go to the ocean.
Oh yeah. Now this is a beautiful roster coming up. Not to say yours isn't, but I got to be a little favorable. I got to be a little, just a little bit.
You got a bit.
Got a handful of beautiful picks. Obviously, my locks. Jaden Lyons, Dylan Thunder had the match earlier. Alexander, that other lock of mine, and then obviously the wife of Shane, Tony Roberts. My picks 1 through 3. LC Ace and Jay O'Grady, who we just saw. Big plans for all 3 of them. Here we have this Joe, Chloe, Lance, Zach Adams forming that tag team, and it's gone. There's the
you
other
guys
one.
are gonna have to rewind.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go back. The roster's there. It's complete. See you Monday for the
I thought production would have made it a bit slower. I do apologize for that.
It's fine. It's a fast-paced show, man. We gotta keep going.
At the end of the day, everyone who watched was looking out for one day, that was their own day. You know where you're gonna be next
We'll put the
season.
graphics in the server.
Oh yeah, 100%. But yeah, moving on then to the main event, night 1. It was originally the main event for the Women's World Championship. Joseph looked at me and said, nah, let's have 2 Women's Championships. And I was like, you know what? Absolutely, it's
we each
time
have
for
enough
women.
talent to have it. I believe
Yes,
I have 7. You have, no, we both have 7, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's fairly spread. Jazz Shawbridge obviously went against Priscilla Cruz on Thursday. If she lost, she was going to defend the title. She managed to pick up the W, so safe, but defending the tag titles, so you will not see the Mayhem Women's Championship defended tonight. That will be defended at Mayhem next week, the season premiere, so we're kicking things off with the championship straight away. But yeah, this is 6 of the women drafted then to Crash Course.
Sorry, I'm dealing with a little bit of a cough. Here we have one of the women, Hannah Fox. We're going to see 6 of the women. One of the 7 women we may not see possibly ever, but I had to take that risk fairly early in the draft. If you remember, I went out of left field. And,
you had to
I made sure that if she makes a comeback, if she wants another match, it is exclusively on Monday nights or a pay-per-view. I chose Warrior Val so that you could not have her. For that simple fact, she is on Monday nights if she ever decides to return.
Yes, and speaking of Monday nights, speaking of females, Anna Garcia getting the contract as well.
What a coalition. Monday nights and female superstars. There's Anna.
Yeah, Monday nights and females. Something your man Cheese can dream of. As obviously Molly is at the moment suspended after attacking Teresa Green backstage.
Yeah, Anna, go back, highlight her. 0-3 since joining SCW. She doesn't seem worried about it though. She's in this championship match. Maybe she can make it 1-3, winning the big one. Yeah, I don't mind that.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe, potentially, and coming out next, speaking of losses, then Chloe, sorry for that, but yeah, speaking of L's, Chloe.
Getting her first win on Monday, to be fair.
Oh, there we go then, yeah. Oh, yes, she did, of course, yeah. Keep forgetting, that course on Monday.
First win in SCW.
So she beat Anna, wasn't it? Anna Garcia?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so there's a bit
maybe a little bit bad blood here, but I set either of them up. One of them was going to get away with the win.
Interesting that how Chloe and Nori depart, and well, Chloe starts getting wins. I don't know if Nori's had a singles fight yet. She is signed to Mayhem though, so expect to see her at the season premiere next week.
Can't wait to see how these 2 women's divisions play out. Definitely some exciting stuff. Here we get the first highlight of the Crash Course Women's Championship.
Yeah, what a way to do it. The first women's chamber at SCW as well, and those lights don't do you justice, baby. Yeah, sorry about the spotlights. But so yeah, Freya. I think a lot of hairs, probably a lot of goosebumps in the arenas there, thinking Warrior Val was taking the walk down. Freya will be taking the walk, and I'm not sure if you originally signed her over to Crash Course.
Not originally drafted. Completely, not gonna lie, completely forgot. I took Val. But I guess they come in a package. If someone's going to fight, it's going to be Freya. I don't mind that at all. She can walk away with the title, obviously. She proved myself, proved you, proved everyone wrong.
She was. Yeah, and that's it. And Val kept pushing her, and I was just like, look, no one wants your less successful sister, sorry. Damn. And then she proved herself wrong. Well, I mean, Val gave her the championship, let's be honest. Val beat Jazz Shawbridge and Priscilla Cruz at Flirting with Disaster. She took the championship and walked away and said she doesn't want to wrestle. She gave it to Freya. Freya's first defense, she lost. But she's here right now.
Surprising who's coming out next.
Yeah, so these 4 women. And it's Tony. I mean, wow.
My lock, my women's lock is starting off early on in the match. Hopefully she can prove why she was a lock,
Yeah, that's
starting off early off in the chamber. You can't expect too much. Obviously, you want to get everyone out there.
There are no qualifiers. It's all randomized, spin the wheel sort of thing. Who comes out where and when? The only thing that wasn't random was Kursko obviously been introduced into the Bybit chamber, but he obviously just wanted to come out first. Kursk just loves being in the ring. Really, he don't want to win. He's just there to fight, and he said he don't want to be in a pod. He don't want to sit down and watch people fight. He wants to fight himself. The curse will be coming out.
We got to see him. Happy to have him back, even if it is on just the occasion.
Yeah, of course. And Tony Rose, so I believe it will be Heidi, the previous successor to the Women's Championship. Whoa, did Tony just disappear?
She's done magic.
Okay.
Hopefully she doesn't do that with her and Shin's just disappear out of it. Because then
Yeah.
Shane would be left with his balls in her purse. Anyway, here we go, Heidi.
So yeah, the previous SCW Women's World Champion Heidi signed over then to Crash Course as well, I believe.
Now, a worrying thing, in my opinion, is I had no recollection when I drafted Jay O'Grady, but I also drafted Ghost and this woman Heidi, who are also a part of the ACA.
Oh
So
yeah,
that's a little worrisome, but like I said, hopefully come Monday I can prove that it's not needed. You can rebrand. You could become something greater.
That's it. There is no corruption. There is no corruption.
Absolutely.
The way I see it, it's like you're in gym class. You look at the winners and you look at the losers. The winners get picked and the losers get left behind. And ACA is a group of people who are just losers.
They have the mindset, if you will. Maybe not they're specifically losers. Maybe just they have the mindset. Maybe they account that their loss
and I have
because of
respect.
corruption.
As crazy as it sounds, I have respect for the leader, Ghost, and I think Ghost is crazy. And I don't need to sell tickets for Gus and Ghost tomorrow night in the Hell in a Cell Iron Man match. It's going to be insane. And whether he is ACA or not, I'm very excited for it. And I'm excited for Heidi. I would love to see, one of those classic start from the beginning and win the chamber stories. We're going to have, obviously, the World Championship chamber tomorrow night as well. Very excited for that. But yeah, let's get on with it then. The chamber is underway and we have Heidi and Cody Rose, the first two in the ring.
Yeah, absolutely. I will say, no matter what happens tonight, tomorrow night, Crash Course, we will have a triple threat #1 contenders match for the women's championship.
Well, there you go. And I thought that could have been elimination, and that's nice. And we like to hear it. It's not going to be maybe as brutal as Havoc, where you defend it the second night after you won it. You can have a time to relax, but yeah, I like it, a triple threat. And will it be? Is it like the last three remaining who go in there? Is there a thought process that you have on picking who?
Obviously how long you're able to last in the match, but if you're just hiding the entire match, then obviously someone who's putting on a show, putting on some tremendous display of abilities, they're going to be put forward instead. So yeah, it's a combination of how long you last as well as the kind of show you put on, what you're able to do, the amount of eliminations, that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's it. And you wasn't with us earlier on when we watched the earlier on chamber, but it was proven in that match that you don't have to go to the ring. They climbed on top. They climbed on top of that cage. They put on a show from height. I'm hoping that these women can represent as well and show that, hey, yeah, we're in a chamber for a reason. You can climb up those pods for a reason. And I'm not saying I need to see it, but Carnage always goes a second hand with danger. And I love these people. I want them to be safe, but come on.
They're called high-risk maneuvers for a reason. The crowd, we'd love to see it. We'd love to see it done, executed well, safely at that, not hurting yourself in any serious manner. Looking to see a show.
Yeah, and now Anna Garcia throwing Tony into the top turnbuckle there, who will be coming out for. Just to confirm, I did probably mention it earlier on as well. She's obviously only focused on one thing at the moment, and that's a spike with Crush Climb. But this chamber, as well as the chamber earlier on, was 120 intervals. The main event tomorrow, night for the World Championship, will be 3-minute intervals, so there will be a lot more fighting before the people get released from the pods. Each person, it'll be more challenging for the person who's starting first and second in the World Championship, of course, because they'll have more in-ring action. And that as well, randomised. There is no selection on who comes out and who's in the pods. Everything is randomised for the chambers.
Absolutely. We have two titans clashing in the ring at the moment, Heidi and Hannah Fox. Hannah Fox, highlighted early on when she joined SCW, but as of late has not been highlighted too much. Again, going back to just the overall women not being highlighted too much.
Yeah, well, that's it.
Mayhem or pay-per-views.
It was a bit tricky, obviously. And the fifth person then will be coming out. You can see Freya, you can see Chloe. Both the two waiting patiently. Who will be coming out fifth and who gets the lucky straw then? Chloe will be coming out fifth, so Freya will be coming out last in this chamber. Will that benefit her? We will see. Lovely move.
Beautiful spot by Tony onto Chloe, immediately putting Chloe on the ground.
Yeah, not a way you want to.
A little bit of bad blood there for some reason, but two women just immediately going at it. It's a display of power here by Hannah.
Yeah, that is actually beautiful from Hannah Fox there, and we've got Heidi now, sort of the third wheel, the fifth wheel, I suppose, who can just sort of relax for the minute. But it's like you said, you don't want to see someone hiding, sitting back, not putting the work in.
Yeah, if I see that a lot from her, then there's obviously
The way you have to go into this match is if you're not a winner, you're a contender. It's the only way you can fight.
you can walk away with something even if you're not the winner of the title. That being an opportunity at a future shot. I know it's a lot of steps, but here on Monday night, if you want to be a challenger, if you want to be a contender, you're going to have to earn that spot. You're going to have to show these fans, show the federation why you deserve to be that challenger or that champion.
No, that's 100% true. Definitely, and that is true. And speaking of bringing that up, I sort of second crossed myself by agreeing with you and being a bit of a hypocrite, saying that the Women's Championship would be defended at Mayhem this week. It shall be defended at Mayhem this week because it wasn't defended at this pay-per-view at the main event. And before the main event, we will have a battle royale for women, and the winner of that will go through the main event. Because yeah, you got to earn it. I'm not giving someone a championship shot.
Did you want to highlight maybe the women from your draft that are going to be in there?
Yeah, so Priscilla Cruz, obviously a lot of history with Jazz anyway. We have Nori. We're going to give Nori a little bit of a chance. Nori is the sister of Chloe, of course. And
getting a pin here, 2 count.
We love a bit of Carrie Saturn. We love a bit of Carrie Saturn. I believe she's at Mayhem. So yeah, I think that's your 4 right there. A little bit awkward, maybe put Carrie potentially against.
Get a 2 count on Heidi.
Yeah, and all 6 women in this now, and yeah, it's just about getting these eliminations, trying to be the last 2, and that's when you two can really showcase what you're about, the winner and the loser, I suppose. The first person to get eliminated, it's going to be a hard pill to swallow.
Yeah, again, is that a submission on the outside?
Yeah, I think Chloe's going for something.
Hit him from the pod. The ref looks like he's trying to make sure from a distance, though, so you can see everything still. Chloe just being released, it seems like.
Yeah, Freya just not sort of giving the fans or anyone really the opportunity to see what she's doing. But I like the Royal Guard attire from Tony Rose.
Pin here on the outside.
That's a double pin here.
Chloe. 2 more, 3. The triple pin. Heidi
that
kicked
was
out
crazy.
All these women have the same idea. They could have been 3 eliminations at the same time if time probably.
Yeah, that was crazy. So Ada Garcia outside of the ring with Hannah Fox, Tony with Heidi, Chloe and Freya. Ana Garcia sort of just getting that extra bit of fight from the fans. Then we have Heidi now going for the pin on Tony Rose. Tony managing to kick out. Obviously, Tony and Heidi, the first 2 in this chamber.
And let's talk about Tony. Obviously, when she joined us, we had a little bit of a rocky start in that run.
Well, she was the mean SCW. Yeah.
She's turned it around completely over these past few weeks. Has gone win after win, building up that resume, showing that she deserves to be a champion and very well could walk away with it here tonight.
Well, she picked up the win against Jazz, the current champion over at Mayhem at Crash Course, obviously.
Yeah, I didn't want to touch on it because I know it's your champion against my lock, but Tony came away with
she wasn't prepared, alright? That's all she said. She wasn't prepared, okay?
It was a little bit of an improv too. Tony said it was.
Maybe we'll see a champion for a champion match. Who knows? If that is obviously if Tony gets the win of elimination here from Hannah.
Hannah Fox eliminated.
She started off in the pod, so not the best run for Hannah. But hopefully
looks like limping away now. May have an under wraps injury that may have happened.
Hang on. Is Freya gonna go? But she pushes Tony into Heidi there.
Big collision there.
Freya now on the pin.
Tony.
Tony kicking out just after 2.
A lot to highlight from these 5 women. A plethora of things, like good and bad. A little bit of the bad on the outside of the ring.
Yeah, for sure.
Now getting inside the ring. I think combined, Chloe and Anna are 1 and 5.
Yeah.
That's their combined record, which is really shocking.
Could it be something if it's Chloe and Anna at the end?
That would be an incredible sight to see. And it would just they leave me speechless because these two, I mean, like I just mentioned, 1-5 combined record, I believe. Not really able to highlight themselves too much. In here on
Crazy. Heidi kicking out
Kicked
just after 6. Now we have Chloe on Anna Garcia then. So yeah, we're seeing what happened a little bit earlier on in the week. Crash Course relive itself. And Tony picking up Freya. What's she got planned?
Big knee by Chloe on Anna. Tony go for the pin here on Freya.
Good pin from Tony Rose and Freya eliminated. Coming out
maybe
last.
a little bit of revenge for some reason. Getting Freya out.
Coming out last as well. She was sick in the chamber and not the best performance then from her. Look at the strength from Heidi, the German woman there.
If I was the other 3 women, I'd be a little bit worried. Maybe devise a strategy, get the biggest woman out. Looks like she has no stamina so far. She's able to do moves like that. Just dropping Anna from however tall that was. Going for it again.
Yeah, the strength. We have Tony Rose and Chloe, meanwhile, in the corner.
Anna's got to be 10 feet in the air. 2 drops from 10 feet in the air. That adds a toll. Now Heidi up to the top rope. Big splash of whiffs. Anna rolls out the way. Stomping the arm now.
Yeah, hell of a fight between all 4 of these so far. And, oh god, that looked disgusting. Looked very painful from Tony Rose there going for the pin of Chloe, but Chloe kicking out just after 2 then.
I must be honest, I can't be mad about any of these 4 women winning the title. All 4 of these women do deserve it. 2 submissions happening right now, by the way.
Great. That's why Mark's not here. We didn't want Mark for this one. We need a referee with good eyes.
Is Heidi going to tap? No, she doesn't. Another submission going on. Tony, let's go.
Hang on, we have a pinfall and Heidi eliminated.
Heidi eliminated. Final 3 women.
Tony Rose now going for the pin. Oh, Chloe, could it be a quick succession? Kick out from Chloe. So we have Anna Garcia, Tony Rose, Chloe in there
Tony
still.
Roberts. She's your daughter-in-law, man.
I know. I forgot her name last week when she came out with Molly. I was so focused on Molly and I was distracted.
Yeah, you were mesmerized. So, yeah, I get it.
That's it. When you're looking at a piece of art, you're not going to look at the cupboard next to it, are you?
Damn.
I just realised what I said.
May have some words
Tony, I'm joking.
Coast to coast, maybe from Tony.
Yeah, beautiful.
Tony
and of course,
impressing this entire.
The thing is, I saw Seidel execute that a few times in the chamber earlier on. Maybe Tony taking some notes from the former fellow Royal Guard member there.
That would Seidel's known to teach moves, pass moves on, help the Royal Guard members. He taught Brian Hardick the end of Hardick, his finisher. But Seidel also uses it. That very well could be the case.
Yeah, that's it. And is it going to be? I thought it was going to be not teamwork. That looked a bit awkward. And going for the
I will say, from what Tony has done in this match, if she does not walk away with the title, then she is in the triple threat tomorrow.
Yeah, well, Tony, yeah, she was first. She was started in the ring, didn't she? Not in a pod.
Extremely impressive what this lady has done throughout this match, showing off for the crowd. If she does not walk away with it, then I feel like I just gave her the commentary's jinx when I saw that pin. Thank God I didn't. But if for whatever reason she doesn't walk away with the title, I will say she is in that triple threat.
Yeah, she's at her spot.
Planted there.
Oh
God, not a case of the curse.
Oh, it is! It is! It's a free!
Oh,
Commentator's curse! And we have a flashback of Monday night. Anna Garcia, Chloe.
Oh my!
1-5. You said that's their
score between them. 2 and 6 somehow.
This is crazy. One of these 2 are going to go from jobber to champion in 15 minutes.
Yes, this is absolutely insane. I know we talked about it, speechless earlier, but these 2 women have put on a show. Anna has eaten the 2 10-foot drops that Heidi gave her. Chloe just eliminated Tony. These 2, despite what the record says, can put on that show. And I can't be mad about it. If either of them walks away with the win.
1, the other 2. Kick out there from Anna just after 2.
Anna doesn't want to give up after that loss on Monday night too, Chloe. A little bit of bad blood between the 2.
Yeah, no, we saw Anna Garcia crying in the car park a couple of days ago, devastated after the loss. this would make her world getting this W tonight.
First win in SCW could be for the Crash Course
Oh,
World
and into
Championship.
corner there. Yeah, and
Brutal into
Anna
the steel
Potter.
post.
Hey?
Getting some cardio in.
Yeah.
Whenever I
Fair
see
play.
this, I just think of that certain band song, Around the World.
Yeah. Literally.
She wanted to go around the world of the chamber. Chloe, nice little backflip there to get out of Anna's hold. Beautiful
Yeah.
suplex.
Both women back in the ring, and Chloe going top right. Go on, climb up there. Go on. Go. Oh, I thought she was going to then.
Oh.
I thought she was going to.
Beautiful corkscrew, whatever that was there by
There
Chloe.
she's
Is this
going
going
for
to
the
be
pin
it?
now. 1, 2, and you! Holy hell!
You.
I was not expecting Chloe to get the W, and you! Crash Course, I believe it's called Crash Course Women's Champion then. Is that the name of the championship?
Absolutely. Chloe, after the 0-2, 0-3 start, turning things around, winning on Monday, winning the title here.
Well, I give it to you. I couldn't do it at Mayhem, but you have created a star in Chloe Mayu. Congratulations. Like I said, this is the prototype. This isn't the confirmed championship. We had to do something for the event tonight. They will be announced at the season premiere.
Yeah,
hell of
all the titles will be shown.
Night. I mean, and this, like I said, it's night 1. Night 2 tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here with me.
Absolutely. It was fun being able to see everything, reveal the draft picks. If you need anything revealing after the draft picks were revealed, obviously I have my office, Cheese's office, there to talk.
Definitely, and we will see you for tomorrow night, same time, 8 p.m. on YouTube. Thank you for tuning in. Peace.